The F-35B Lightning II is among the most advanced fighter jets globally, built for versatility, stealth, and groundbreaking vertical landing and takeoff capabilities. The F-35B unique design enables it to operate in diverse environments, including airfields with limited space, making it an essential asset to the U.S. Marine Corps. Critical to its combat readiness is a dedicated crew responsible for the meticulous loading of bombs, missiles, and other ordnance, ensuring each aircraft is fully prepared for any mission scenario. Before bombs are loaded, extensive planning takes place. Mission coordinators analyze objectives, required munitions, and environmental conditions to determine the precise loadout. This planning process is a joint effort between flight officers, weapons specialists, and support personnel. Each F-35B is equipped with a flexible array of weapon options, from JDAMs Joint Direct Attack Munitions to AIM-120 AMRAAMs advanced medium-range air-to-air missiles, depending on the mission. Once the weapons are selected, the munitions are transported to the aircraft loading area under strict supervision and security protocols. Every weapon is inspected to ensure it meets the highest safety standard. This careful inspection includes checking electrical fuses, arming mechanisms, and mechanical interfaces, confirming they are ready for use. The process of loading bombs onto an F-35B is rigorous, requiring absolute precision. The crew begins by positioning the bombs near the aircraft, using specialized transport vehicles to handle heavy and sensitive munitions. The ground crew works in harmony to bring each bomb or missile to the staging area without disruption. Safety is paramount, with designated crew members overseeing the handling of munitions to prevent any mishaps. The F-35B features internal weapons bays for stealth missions, reducing radar visibility. For missions where stealth is less critical, it can also carry weapons on external hardpoints, maximizing its payload. Ground crew specialists configure the bays and hardpoints as per mission specifications, ensuring that each attachment point is set to securely hold the selected weapon. With the assistance of hoists and precision tools, crew members carefully align the munitions to the aircraft. This part of the process demands careful coordination, as the slightest misalignment can affect the weapon's performance in flight. Once the bomb or missile is aligned, the team attaches it securely, verifying stability and connectivity with the aircraft's firing system. After each weapon is mounted, ground technicians connect it to the F-35B onboard systems. This link is vital for communication between the aircraft and its munitions, allowing the pilot to monitor and deploy each weapon as needed. Crew members run a series of diagnostics, checking for electrical integrity and ensuring the onboard computer recognizes the payload. Once everything is in place, the entire system is subjected to a final inspection. Experienced supervisors check each attachment, safety pin, and alignment, going over every detail to ensure there are no errors. Only after passing all inspections does the aircraft receive clearance for takeoff. For the F-35B to maintain its combat efficiency, the crew responsible for loading bombs plays a critical role. Every team member, from weapon loaders to logistics coordinators, contributes to the jet's mission success. Their work demands skill, precision, and a deep understanding of the F-35B technology, as even the slightest error could hinder mission objectives. The expertise of these ground crew members ensures that the F-35B can operate with peak effectiveness, prepared to respond to diverse mission requirements. Each step in the process, from careful handling to final sign-off, highlights the dedication of the crew, who work tirelessly to keep one of the world's most sophisticated fighter jets mission ready and able to strike with precision when called upon. The F-35B Lightning II, a variant of the Joint Strike Fighter JSF program, is at the cutting edge of aerial combat technology. Its ability to perform short takeoff and vertical landing STOVL gives it unique capabilities to operate from short airstrips, making it ideal for diverse missions, from reconnaissance to close air support. Today we follow a U.S. Marine Corps F-35B pilot as they prepare for a high-stakes mission requiring precision, focus, and a seamless execution of maneuvers from taxi to target. This pilot's journey begins on the runway and culminates in a high-impact bomb drop mission. Additionally, the pilot learns the specifics of the weaponry and payload they'll be using, likely a mix of GPS-guided JDAMs and other precision munitions. The pilot taxis the F-35B along the base's tarmac, moving toward the designated runway for takeoff. Communication with ground control is continuous, with air traffic controllers managing clearance and guiding the aircraft in alignment with other traffic. The F-35B engines roar to life as the pilot waits at the runway threshold for final clearance. With a short takeoff capability, the F-35B needs less runway length to become airborne than most jets. This advantage allows it to operate in locations with limited runway space, ideal for rapid deployment scenarios. The pilot receives the final go from control, signaling the start of the takeoff roll. With the throttle pushed forward, the F-35B accelerates rapidly down the runway. The aircraft's Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine, capable of reaching speeds over Mach 1.6, powers the jet with a staggering 43,000 pounds of thrust. The short takeoff capability kicks in as the aircraft lifts off, achieving ascent quickly and efficiently, all while remaining prepared to enter stealth mode as needed for the mission. The F-35B sensors activate, and its radar system scans the surroundings for any potential threats. The pilot adjusts altitude and flight path according to mission parameters, relying on the aircraft's sophisticated avionics to provide up-to-date information. Now airborne, the pilot navigates toward the target zone, utilizing the F-35B onboard data links to communicate with other assets in the area, such as AWACS airborne warning and control system planes, ground forces, or naval ships. This real-time networked information allows the pilot to track threats, receive updates on target location, and identify possible changes in enemy defenses. As the pilot approaches the target, they switch the jet to combat mode, setting up the munitions for deployment. The internal weapons bays maintain the jet's low radar signature, ideal for evading detection. With the weapons ready and the target in sight, the pilot confirms their approach angle, height, and speed to execute the bomb drop accurately. Approaching the target, the pilot initiates targeting protocols, employing the F-35B Electro-Optical Targeting System (EOTS) to gain a clear visual on the objective. EOTS provides enhanced targeting capabilities, allowing the pilot to track and lock onto the target with accuracy. This moment requires absolute concentration. Any deviation could impact the mission's success and risk unintended damage. Once within range, the pilot releases the bombs. The GPS-guided JDAMs lock onto their designated coordinates, and the munitions are deployed with precision accuracy. The F-35B advanced targeting and deployment systems ensure the bombs are dropped with minimal margin for error, striking only the intended targets. The pilot maneuvers the jet to steer clear of any countermeasures, ensuring a safe exit from the area. After the bombs are deployed and the target is neutralized, the pilot executes an evasive flight pattern to avoid enemy defenses on the way back to base. With the primary objective completed, focus shifts to safe navigation and communication with control towers for a return flight path. On the way back, the pilot performs system checks, making sure all equipment and functions are operating as expected, particularly if any unexpended munitions remain on board. As the F-35B nears base, the pilot prepares for landing, positioning the jet in vertical landing mode if space requires it. After a smooth touchdown, the pilot taxis back to the maintenance area, greeted by the ground crew, who assist in shutting down the aircraft. The mission concludes with a debrief, during which the pilot and crew discuss the mission's successes, challenges, and any notable events. This feedback is crucial for refining tactics, updating protocols, and ensuring the aircraft systems function optimally for future operations. Every F-35B mission is a demonstration of coordinated skill, where pilots and ground crews each play a pivotal role in mission success. Each phase takeoff, navigation, targeting, deployment, and landing showcases the precision, technology, and teamwork required for a successful combat mission. For F-35B pilots, the journey from the runway to the target and back home highlights the demanding but highly rewarding nature of their role as they navigate one of the world's most sophisticated fighter jets in the line of duty.